Okay, to answer this question, so the curve y equals root x minus 3 has a tangent where the gradient is a half. Okay, so if I find y dash, then that's just telling you that y dash will equal the gradient of that tangent, which is a half. So let's find y dash. So in order to differentiate this, you need to put it in index form and bring it to the top. And then you just use what's called the chain rule. So if you've got f of x to the n, the derivative is you bring the n down the front, take 1 away from the indice, and multiply by the derivative, or you differentiate what the inside is, and you multiply by that. Okay, so let's just have a look with this question. So y dash is, bring the half down the front, you've got x minus 3, a half, take away 1, and multiply by the derivative of the inside. So the derivative of x minus 3 will just be 1. So that's y dash is a half, x minus 3, a half minus 1 is minus a half. And if you times anything by 1, you just get itself. So this 1 just disappears. I'm just going to write it in a nicer way. So because it's a negative indice, I'll bring it down to the bottom. So that's to the power of half. And that's 1 over 2 root x minus 3. Okay, so that's the gradient of the tangent as well, this is. So the gradient of the tangent is actually equal to a half. So we can make this equal 1/2. Now, if I now cross multiply to solve that equation, first of all, that means that 2 times 1 is 2, and 1 times 2 root x minus 3 equals 2 root x minus 3. So that's 2 root x minus 3. 2 goes into 2 once, so those 2's will actually cancel because I just divide by 2 on both sides. So you've got 1 equals root x minus 3. Now, the opposite to a square is a square. The square root is a square. So if you square the other side, you'll get rid of the square root. And then add 3 to both sides, and x will equal 4. So that means the point n will have x is 4. We've just got to find what the y value is. So if we sub that into y equals root x minus 3, then y will be root, where the x is, I'll put a 4 minus 3. So y is root 1, which is 1.